Hey guys, welcome back to another loadout building video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a $250 orange loadout. I think we're now caught up to the stage where we've covered $250 I think for most of the themed loadouts that we've been doing. I recently built a pretty much orange loadout. I covered that a few days ago on my new loadout building video. But I want to take a look at what you can do for $250 because for red and for blue we found this to be pretty much the sweet spot for spend. We'll see if it's the same here today. Before we dive into it though, just to let you know, the giveaway for today is going to be for this minimum wear Legion of Anubis. It's a 0.10 float. All you have to do to enter this is make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favourite skin from today's video. Good luck to those entering. We'll pick the winner in a few days' time on stream and announce it in Discord so you don't miss it. And outside of that, let's get into it. If you want the best place to buy and sell your CS2 skins, then look no further than today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers users a fast, smooth, easy and secure experience for buying and selling Counter-Strike skins, with the benefit of items being much cheaper compared to buying on the Steam community market.
This is the way.
This is the way.
There are no buying fees, selling fees range between 2 to 12%, and there's over 1 million skins available on Skinport at any time. With a great Trustpilot rating, it's the perfect place to start building your loadout, whether you're going for budget gems or picking up some insane skins. They are also the reason we can keep running giveaways to give back to you guys, so make sure you check out Skinport using the links in the description or pinned comment, and let's get back to the video. Now, we're going to continue the theme of going for the filler skins first and then the main skins at the end. You guys can give me some feedback in the comments if you like this or not, but it is a good way for me to explain how I'm budgeting and how the splits are going to work. So, MP9, Modest Threat, and Minimal Wear kicks it off for 9 cents. And then we are 2 skins in, and we have a skin that's borderline orange or not. It's going to be the Ranjane, 28 cents for this in Minimal Wear. I think just trying to keep things low cost for the Mac 10 still. And this is a pretty interesting skin that you don't see too much of. We are going to have a Battle-Scarred Azimov. These are lovely skins. I have a Battle-Scarred AK myself at the minute. This is $1.30 for the P250, and honestly, compared to other Battle-Scarred skins, this looks pretty good still. Then we have another Battle-Scarred skin, and it's going to be the Fuel Injector. There's many a discussion that can be had over whether this is orange or yellow, but I do not want to be using the safety net here, so we're going to use this for $1.50. Then on the FAMAS, I'm going to lean into the Eye of Athena here, which is $3.75 in field tested. Just a heads up, all these prices are from the 31st of May, so if there's a little bit of variance, that will be why, but it shouldn't change too much. And then a skin that we actually give away in a recent video is going to be the Gale Chatterbox. This is just under $7 in Battle-Scarred. For a $250 loadout, dropping $7 for a Gale isn't too much, especially when it's one that looks this cool, and like the mouth that opens as you shoot, which is one of the cool features of the skin. We do have some lackluster areas, like the 5.7, where we go for the orange peel. In Minimal Wear, it's 8 cents. It's nothing to really write home about, but it is orange. It's called an orange peel, so it fits the loadout, and we just kind of take it. Now, for the Dual Berettas, I'm going to suggest the Dual Berettas I have, because for this loadout, I don't want to go spend like $7, $8 to get the demolitions. It's not good use of the $250 budget, so I'm going to go for the Cartels here, which aren't really orange, but they fit in with the loadout without clashing. One that definitely has a lot of orange and looks super good is going to be the Tiger Moth. This is just over the dollar mark in Minimal Wear, and I absolutely love the skin at the minute. And then for the Og, I'm going to go for the Amber Slipstream in Minimal Wear, which is 23 cents. Now, the shame about this one is, when you're using it like this in game, you don't see too much orange, but it does have the big Amber magazine and some Amber accents as the skin goes through. But, you know, it is what it is. And then for the XM, we're going to have the Tech Blue Burner. Now, this has this yellowy sort of gold into orange into green. Actually, pairs pretty well with these turtle gloves. Like, color-wise, this is pretty perfect. The MP7 is an obvious choice. It is going to be the Invisible Apparition, which in Minimal Wear runs you about $2.50. And then the final item is going to be, or not the final item, but the final sort of filler bonus skin is going to be the Scout. It is going to be the Slash, which is like $1.93 in field test. If you want to, you can buy this in Stat Track, field test it for the same price, but I've gone full on Stat Track to keep some consistency. Now, all these bonus and filler skins total $21.28, which means we're using just under 10% off our overall budget on the skins that we'll use here and there and not too much, which is actually what I want to aim for when doing the budget splits. But let's look at the main skins now. Alright, in my own loadout, I went for a grinder with a pattern that had some orange, but overall the best orange Glock is actually the Reactor, which in Minimal Wear will run you $6.15. Now, the $250 loadout budget means we can now get an Orion, which I know dropping nearly $45 on a USP, this is pretty much 25%, not even 25, this is 20% of our budget. It's a lot to spend, but it is the best orange USP in the game. It's from one of the oldest cases that came out, so you know what? I think it's worth having in here. If, however, you're a P2000 enjoyer, I'm going to suggest a minimal wear Imperial Dragon, which is this orangey sort of bronze, and it'll run you $3.75. Now, the Desert Eagle is one area where we're not really complete because a Fennec Fox is too expensive, a Blaze is too expensive. I'm going to go for a light rail. You could go for the Corinthian, which is this sort of bronzy color, which again, that orangey bronze kind of works together. But for $1.42, I'm just going to go for the light rail. It's clean, it looks pretty good, and then long term, your next upgrade is really going to be a Deagle. Now, for the AK-47, I'm going to have to suggest an Asimov. When it comes to an orange loadout, this is just perfect. I've picked one in minimal wear, which is about $53 right now. If you want to save some money, you could do what I've done, and it's on my other side, and get a battle scarred Asimov. Now, I have used a stat track one myself. You can save like $20, $30 by going for a battle scarred or well-worn Asimov, and I overall think it looks pretty cool. These stickers on it, for context, cost like 20 cents. So, you could still do that if you wanted to save some money to use elsewhere. Now, we may include an old skin with the Orion. We're not going to do that for the M41S. I'm going to suggest you spend $9 here and pick up a minimal wear leaded glass. A lot of orange and blue on this, but I'm still going to call this an orange skin. Overall, I really like this skin. I think it's a little bit underrated and slept on and works wonders for this sort of loadout. And then across our M4 and our AWP, we're going to spend over $100 of the budget because we have to get Asimovs. There's no real other option, so you're kind of forced into this, but at least we have the budget for it. This M4A4 Asimov is battle scarred, which is pretty much $50 on the nose. Again, Asimov skins look pretty good with wear, so not too many issues here. If, however, you're an A1S player, you do not care to spend that much on an M4A4, just go get an Edge Lord. I've picked one in battle scarred here, which is 70 cents because it gets a bit more of that bronze color. Like, if you flat out don't use this skin that much, just buy this. It's under $1 and it frees up $50 elsewhere. Honestly, if you're freeing up that $50 and then you go for like a battle scarred AK, that gets you like $70, $80 of free budget. You're not far off going and picking up a Fennec Fox. And then the last skin suggestion is going to be the AWP Asimov, which in Battle Scarred is $65. Once again, Asimov skins look good in Battle Scarred, so this is a pretty nice pickup. Which means the total cost of this loader is $254.92. So we're just over by about $5, but we always leave a 5 to 10% buffer, and we're well within that. Which means, once again, I think $250 is the sweet spot for building a full loadout, excluding knife and gloves. Now, if you are interested in knife and glove combos, I have two options for you. Now, one thing you can do is use black laminate knives that are neutral with orange gloves like I've done, but you probably want an orange knife. So my first suggestion here is going to be big games in Battle Scarred with a factory new gut knife Tiger Tooth. Now, I'm aware it's a gut knife, might not be everyone's favorite, but big game gloves have that sort of browny orange, means they pair with the orange handle, and then the tag of the blade itself on the gut knife actually looks pretty sick. Both these items are about $150, which means this is a $300 combo, which means when you're talking $550 max here to get this complete loadout, which is pretty good with this knife and glove combo. And then if you're getting ready to angrily type in the comments, you don't want gut knife, you don't want battle scarred gloves, what I'm going to suggest then is going for Tiger Strikes in field testing. These are about $400. You'll notice I actually went for foundations myself, but they don't work as well with the Tiger Tooth skin. So if you still want a Tiger Tooth, then you're going to go get a Stiletto Tiger Tooth for $430 in factory new. My consensus is that the Tiger Tooth Stiletto is one of the best value for money knives in the game for that $430 mark. This combo is about $830, so a big jump up. But I wanted to give you guys a couple of different options. Now, I do want to say a big thank you to the YouTube members that are supporting the channel. That is AJ, Tom, Twin Daddy, and Itachi. Your support is greatly appreciated, and thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to join them and be a YouTube member, very similar to Twitch Prime, if you're not sure what it is, check out the join or the member button below the video. That's how you can do it. You'll get access into extra channels in the Discord. You'll be able to get priority when it comes to inventory reviews, and you'll get some extra benefits as well. Just to remind you guys of the giveaway before I finish up, it is for the AK-47 Legion of Anubis in minimal wear. A pretty sick budget skin. I really like this one. To enter, all you have to do is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's loadout. The winner will be picked on stream in a few days' time and then announced in Discord so you don't miss it. I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.